right. Big Lawrence, the $2 show, the Big Lawrence show. I want to talk about my experience with Melton Truck Line. Melton Truck Line is a flatbed company. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. They out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Most of these trucking companies gonna put you on a Greyhound. Even Swift put me on a Greyhound to Memphis. But Melton Truck Line will get you a plane ticket and fly you to Tulsa, Oklahoma. So for the most part, you know, it was a great experience. It was a 2-week training for flatbed. They make sure you know everything. They make sure you go out there right. It was 2-week training on securement to make sure that you scrap that load down. On top of that, I had 50 Plus as my trainer. 50 Plus is and was a fantastic trainer. 50 Plus, he was on some type of regional route in Texas. We used to pretty much run around Texas for my training. So when I got on my truck, they started me off with 48 cents. And I ran for a little while. They had me all up there in New York with it, all in Nebraska with it, and all in New Hampshire, which I love New Hampshire. It got very, very beautiful up there in New Hampshire. But the fault in the road was when I went down there to Laredo, and man, I got a load down there, and I just couldn't get over that 48 cents. For the amount of work you do, man, they should start you off with at least 60 cents for flatbed. And make a long story short, I ended up leaving that load at that Laredo terminal, and I made that big phone call to my manager and let her know that, you know, I'm out of here. I'm gonna be discontinuing my service with Melton Truck Line. Now keep in mind, you know, they give you $100 to top those loads, but to me it just wasn't worth it for the amount of work you got to do out there in that hot sun, topping them loads and all that. And plus I had to use a ladder, and I was just thinking about that song, that Jay-Z song, This Can't Be Life. It gotta be more. And like right now I'm on a GP account, and that same $100 they give you a week to top those loads, I get that $100 a week on this dedicated GP account just being on time every week, you know. So that's proper. Shout out to Swift. But Melton Truck Line overall, it was a good company. They just started to pay off too low, you know. And then I think every 3 months you get a raise or something like that. But it just wasn't for me, you know. The amount of work you got to do, it don't really justify the cent per mile that they give you with. Like I said, they should start you off with minimum 60 cents. You know, due to all the amount of work you got to do doing that. But overall, out of a 5, I give them a 3.5. You know, Melton. And another thing I liked about Melton, you can fuel at anywhere in the United States, unlike Swift where they give you a fuel route, but mostly you're fueling that Love or Pilot with Swift, you know. But my favorite truck stop is Love's, you know. But that's the good thing, you are a platinum member. All Melton drivers are platinum member at Love's, so you get like 4 points to every gallon you get at Love's. All right, that's my experience with Melton Truck Line.